Alright, today is our last full day in Nashville and we're in the 12 South area, which is actually where we've been staying. And we're kind of in the downtown area. We're gonna go have lunch at a place called Edley's BBQ. And we're gonna go over here and take our picture by a really famous kind of wall mural that everyone takes their picture by. You girls ready?
Yeah.
Alright. So it says, I believe in Nashville painting that everyone takes their picture by.
Alright, we're doing pictures in front of the I believe in Nashville sign.
We came here yesterday, Jason and I did, and they were sold out of brisket. So we're hoping to have brisket today. It sounds good. Tribute to all senior Southern. You ready for some barbecue, Maya?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yum, yum. Brisket tacos. Gotta douse it with barbecue sauce, though. Woo! How's your chicken and cornbread? Thumbs up.
Brisket.
Brisket plate, that looks delicious. All right, Addie's gonna try the barbecue sauce. You're gonna try it with your chicken. Dip it in there. Good Tennessee barbecue sauce. Let's see what she thinks. What do you think? You're not a barbecue sauce person? Addie doesn't venture very far from ranch, but boy is she missing out because that's some good barbecue sauce. Wanna try the barbecue sauce, Maya? No? You girls are no fun. You're missing out. You can appreciate the Tennessee barbecue sauce, right? It's amazing. Yeah, he's got like an empty plate practically. Good stuff. All right, we're heading on now. Just had some lunch and right down the road is a Sprinkles Cupcakes, so we're going for dessert now. All right, girls, what kinds are we gonna get? Vanilla, or the mini ones, black and whites over here, chocolate marshmallow, strawberry, carrots, banana. What one do you want? The vanilla milk chocolate?
Wait, no, what's that one?
Let's see. That one's banana dark chocolate.
That one's vanilla.
Vanilla milk chocolate?
Yeah.
What did you decide on, Addie?
Sprinkles.
Sprinkles. All right, let's take a peek. How pretty are they? Yummy. Oh, there's two of them. We don't have our sprinkles yet, though. Let's see what you got, Addie. Where's your sprinkles? Oh, that looks good. That looks delicious. You guys made some good choices. All right, so we're back staying in our vacation rental, and I'm trying to get some things kind of packed up since today is our last day, and we're heading out pretty early tomorrow morning. Not too early, but around 8 o'clock. The kids are playing like crazy right now, running around, and I'm trying to get our airplane bags all set together, their suitcases packed. One of the perks of staying in a vacation rental over a hotel is that we're able to do laundry. So luckily I'm taking home a bunch of clean clothes rather than dirty clothes. I just gotta get them all organized because we have made a mess here. All right, BBO's suitcase is all ready to go. Maya's bag's good to go. And Addie's done.
Before and King Gristle was saying sorry to Bridget. Yeah, Bridget, and Bridget was telling him what to say. That he was like, tell her you're sorry. And then King Gristle said, you're sorry, Bridget. You're sorry. But King Gristle said it.
You guys are so funny.
He did.
He did.
Bridget, you're sorry.
If they're really into the new Trolls show on Netflix. Alright, so the girls and I are out and about now. We are at the Belle Meade Plantation, which was a former plantation, and now it is used for like a historical center to preserve some of the local history. And also, you having fun, Maya?
Yeah.
And also, I guess it has to do with some research or history on thoroughbred horses. So I'm not exactly sure of all that it involves. We're here to check it out and tour the mansion and the grounds. So we'll see what we can show you as well. All right, we're wandering around trying to find the front of the plantation for the tour. Some old carriages over there, aren't they?
Yeah.
Could we go this way? Would cellar over there?
Yeah.
Can lead the way, Maya? It's a beautiful, beautiful setting here. Lots of big trees, lots of greenery. And over here is the plantation. So this was founded by John Harding and named Belle Meade back in 1807. So quite a long time ago. It's a beautiful old mansion, that's for sure. we're gonna check out a little dollhouse. It's what he calls it, a dollhouse, just a little playhouse that he had built for his children to play in, which is right over here, just to the side of the property. So here's a little dollhouse built around 1870. Can you see what his daughter played with inside there? Can you peek inside and see anything?
You see an old wooden
Kind of hard to see.
set.
Oh, how
I see a clock
fun.
and 2 horses.
Wow, that would be a fun little playhouse, wouldn't it, girls? What'd you see inside the window?
Oh, we saw little doll cutout dresses.
Oh, paper dolls?
Yeah.
How fun.
Pictures of the kids.
You saw pictures of the kids too that
Mommy,
used
I
to
know
play here?
that this is oldest because on this side there's a door, but the door handle's gone.
The door handle's gone. Yep, it is an old building. We're sitting here at the front of the mansion now, getting ready to go in. Looks like they have a lot of comfy rocking chairs over there, don't they?
Yeah.
Are they comfy rocking in them?
Yeah.
It looks like it. So we're getting ready to go inside the mansion for an inside tour of what is like inside the house. And we're gonna be able to kind of roam around the grounds on our own afterwards. I'm not sure if I'll be able to film inside, but I will try if I'm allowed to. The back of the plantation, this is where the kitchen is. And we actually didn't get to tour the kitchen because they had a big fire in Nashville. I'm sorry, not a big fire, a big flood in Nashville. And it has some flood damage that they're still trying to work out. So they're hopefully gonna be back open in a couple months. But we got to miss out on the kitchen today, unfortunately. Now we're headed down this way, and this building on the left here is the dairy. So we'll go check that out. And the distance is an old slave quarters that's actually taken from another plantation, because the ones they have here, I guess, are no longer standing here. All right, so here is the dairy.
The walls are 2 feet thick.
2 feet thick walls. Why would they need walls that thick? I wonder. There must be a reason.
For the cool keeping of dairy
Oh,
products.
so it kept all the dairy products.
You okay,
Cool.
Penny?
That's neat.
Oh, she drops the number sucker.
Aw, you dropped part of your horse. Well, that's what you get for biting his ears off. It falls on the ground.
He probably bit back.
That's called karma. And now we're headed back a little bit behind the slave quarters is the mausoleum. So girls, this is where the family members were buried who lived here. So there were 5 generations of the family that lived in this plantation. So I believe all of the heads of the household, at least, of these 5 generations are buried here. And I also thought it was really cool and kind of neat that one of these slaves who was then freed and worked for the family was one of the people that really ran the horses and the thoroughbreds here, and the breeding and the training and the grooming of them. And he's actually buried here with them, which I thought was kind of neat. So we'll go see what we can see over here. All right, so here is the mausoleum right over here. And I actually just read that after this whole plantation was sold to the state to be preserved for history, the family moved, actually, the people that were buried here to a separate burial space. So there are actually nobody here anymore. Let's see if you can peek inside the mausoleum. Wow. There's the mausoleum, girls. So this is where they were buried, the people that lived in the house.
Is there anybody in that coffin?
No, there's nobody in that coffin, no.
Yeah, nobody
It's just for
anymore.
display. All right, girls, now we're gonna go see the carriage house where they kept all the thoroughbred horses that they bred and trained and groomed. So let's go check that out. All right, so here is the carriage house. We're gonna go inside, and or if we can get inside, we'll go find out if we can get inside. So I guess the stalls are closed now, and we're bummed because when we first walked through here really quickly to get to our tour, they were open, so you could kind of see inside the different stalls where the horses were. So I'm bummed that they're closed now. I wouldn't have been able to show you what it's like in there. All right, well, we are heading out from the Belle Meade Plantation. We asked, and unfortunately the carriage house is closed, so I'm bummed we didn't get to show it to you. Next time, maybe.